Alright, number 7 is a question involving data collection. Now, we haven't had time in this course to get to the statistics section, but this question, I think we can handle it if we just use a little bit of common sense. So it says the Tennessee Department of Transportation wants to determine the condition of Highway 111. Which method of data collection is the most feasible while given the most accurate results? So one key word here is feasible. So it's basically asking, like, what's the most efficient way that we could get an idea of the road conditions of Highway 111 as a whole. Highway 111 is a very long highway. Not sure how many miles exactly. But answer choice A says testing the entire length of 111. If the highway is hundreds of miles long, that's just not reasonable. There's no way that the state could, supply the manpower and resources necessary to do that. So that is not feasible at all. Let's look at answer choice B. Testing a single 15-mile stretch of Highway 111 between Sparta and Cookeville. The problem with doing this is that it gives us a very skewed picture of Highway 111. I want to know the condition of Highway 111 as a whole. Testing just this one little bitty stretch, a very specific stretch between Sparta and Cookeville, doesn't really give me an idea of the big picture. It's only going to tell me what that one small stretch is like. So that's not really going to give any accurate data for us. It's way too specific. Next, we have testing a random 80-mile stretch of Highway 111 south of Cookeville. So first of all, an entire 80-mile stretch, maybe that's not feasible, but more importantly, the fact that it's specifically south of Cookeville, that's not really going to give us any information that we can use for 111 north of Cookeville. So this is too specific to be useful. Answer choice D. It says test 25 individual 1-mile stretches of Highway 111 throughout the entire length of Highway 111. So 25 1-mile stretches, that's feasible. But because we're kind of getting a random sampling of the entire highway, the results we're going to get are actually going to be useful. So this is both feasible and useful. So this is probably the best method, at least out of these 4 choices. This is going to give us a good idea of 111, as a whole, and it's also quite feasible since we're just testing 25 1-mile stretches.